Hello everybody, it's Marta at the Milne Library, and today I'm just making a quick tutorial to teach you about two features in your online account. First, we're going to talk about setting up a checkout history, and then we'll learn how to use the My Lists feature. So starting with a checkout history, a question that we often get at the library is whether or not we as a library retain a list of your previous checkouts. And the answer to that question is no. That is your private information. However, if you would like to set up a checkout history, you can do so from your online account. Again, this is not information that we would be accessing as librarians. It's just a reference for you. Oftentimes, patrons who read very prolific authors, they can't remember if they've read certain installments of those series, and it can get confusing sometimes. Your mind gets a little jumbled. So this is a good way to keep a paper trail of what you've been checking out if you so choose. So if you want to set up a checkout history, you're going to log into your online account, and you're going to go to this menu tab in the middle of the page, and we're going to choose Account Preferences, this tab that's second from the right. Once you choose Account Preferences, you're going to then choose the tab that says Search and History Preferences, also second from the right. And if we scroll down here, we will see this option that says Keep a History of Checked Out Items. You're going to place a check mark next to that if you choose, and then make sure to press the Save button, otherwise it will not register that you have started creating that record. So now that we have that saved, if you wanted to view previously checked out items going forward, you can access them on the Items Checked Out tab, which is also right here in this navy menu. Once you're on the Items Checked Out tab, you're usually seeing your current items checked out. They would be listed here. But then if you scroll to the right of that tab, you can see this checkout history. Oftentimes the words are blacked out unless you have your cursor over it, so it can be easy to miss. And checkout history is where you would find a list of those items going forward. This feature is not retroactive. You will not see all your previously checked out items when you first click that check mark, but going forward it is a useful tool to have. So next I'm going to show you how to use My Lists. This is a feature where you can create any type of lists you choose. Maybe it's books that you want to read, maybe it's books for a particular project. So you can name those lists. We have one down here called Books I Want to Read. And then anytime you're searching within the catalog, you can just quickly add a book to that list. So let's search for the book Hood Feminism. This is a book that we got earlier this year at the Milne Public Library in 2020. And as we can see right now, there's 0 of 1 copy available. So oftentimes you may place a hold over here on the right, but if you're not quite ready to receive this book yet, you can just choose Add to My List, and it will give you a drop-down menu of your lists. Say you want to read it in the future, but you have a stack on your bedside right now that's far too high. So now we'll just go to My Lists, Books I Want to Read, and you will see that that item has been added to your list. Anytime you want to order it, just click this link right here. It'll bring you right back to that in the catalog. This is really great if you're browsing the catalog and you see something else. You were searching for one title and you see a related title that you think might be interesting for the future. Just add it to your list and then you can access it later. So these two features, Checkout History and My Lists, can be very helpful if you like to be an organized reader and have everything in one place. If you ever need to access your account, you can go to bark.cwmars.org and log in with your library barcode and your last name in all caps as a password, or you can access it from the Milne Library website. Go to Takeout/Order Online and access the catalog that way. So I hope this has been helpful for you, and happy reading. Take care, everybody.